So guys, welcome back. Today we're going to solve multiplying decimals by decimals. It's something that some of you may have been having the problem with, and today we're going to show you how to solve it. Okay, so let's grab the whiteboard. Let's waste no time today. We'll get flying through this. So if we have a look at a question 3.4 multiplied by 2.5. Okay, so if we take this as our first example, when we're multiplying decimals by a decimal number, the first trick is to ignore the decimals and multiply the number as if you normally would. So for example, rather than 3.4, we're going to presume it's 34. And rather than 2.5, we're going to act as if it's 25. Okay, so let's multiply that now, and then I'll show you the trick in a second. So 5 times 4 would be 20, 0 and 2 up. 5 times 3 is 15, plus 2 makes 17. Moving over to this, I'm going to imagine it's 20, so I put my 0 down. 2 times 4 is 8, 2 times 3 is 6. Add them up, 0 and 0 makes 0, 7 plus 8 makes 15, 1 plus 6 plus 1 is 8. So we've got 850. Now comes the trick for when you multiply decimals by decimals. You have to count up how many decimal places there are in the question. So for example, 1 decimal place, 2 decimal places. There are 2 decimal places in the question, so now I need to put 2 decimal places in my answer. My answer becomes 8.5. Easy, right? Let's have a look, one more. If I took the number 2.4 and I multiply it by 3.6. So, that trick again, ignore the decimals to start with. 6 times 4 is 24. 6 times 2 is 12 and 2 makes 14. Multiply by the 3, so put my 0 down. 3 times 4 is 12, 2 down, 1 across. 3 times 2 is 6 and 1 makes 7. Add them up. 4, 6, 8. A bad 8 add them. So here comes the rule. How many decimal places are in the question? 1, 2 decimal places. So I put 2 decimal places in my answer. My answer, 8.64. Got it? Let's have a look at one more. So what happens if there's more than just 1 decimal place in the first number? Let's have a look at this one. So this time I've got the number 2.32 multiplied by 1.4. If I'm multiplying decimals by decimals, the first thing is ignore the decimals. So I'm going to presume it's 232 multiplied by 14. 4 times 2 is 8, 4 times 3 is 12, 4 times 2 is 8 and 1 makes 9. Then multiply by this 1, which is 10, so 0 goes down. 1 times 2 is 2, 1 times 3 is 3, and 1 times 2 is 2. Add them up. I've got this 3,248. Let's apply that rule for when we multiply decimals by decimals. What we need to do then is add up how many decimal places there are in the question. So let's count. 1, 2, 3 decimal places in the question. I need 3 decimal places in my answer. My answer, 3.248. Got it? There we go, guys. That is how we solve multiplying decimals by decimals. I hope I've helped you solve your math problem today, and if you need any more help, check out my other videos. Good luck.